Parents, this is just a quick video to just go over some of the things you can do to, number one, either prepare or when you're in a moment where we don't have secure internet or maybe Classlink or one of the sites is not working. These are some helpful tips to kind of prepare for those moments. So the first thing I want to share out was that we did have this, and I did share this out earlier this week. It's called the Tips for Families During a Power Outage. This is just really just some things you could do with your kids for their instructional time if there is a power outage. I do want to remind parents too, if you have any of those issues, we do mark the kids as X, so they're still counted as present, but that they have technology issues. You just need to message your teacher or to call the office 626-933-2301, and we can make sure that your child is marked accordingly. So I wanted to share this because some of the suggestions that we do give you is that you can always go ahead and have your kids review some of their math facts, do addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, work with them. You also have their hard books and you have their consumables. So you could always actually go through some of the pages that maybe the teachers have chosen to skip over and go back and do some of that. You can retell a story event, practice sight reading cards. I want to remind parents that a lot of our students are still learning their basic literacy skills, so practicing with them reading would be great. Create a story with pictures or words, read a book, and you can write a summary, write a letter, or maybe review a favorite book. There's also on this website, on this paper is information about Southern California Edison. They actually do a great job listing when they're having power outages, whether planned or not, and also they will give us timelines as to when we will know that this will be over. Today in particular, we had issues with parents being able to log in with Classlink. Classlink, just like any other access point for the internet, could go down. It did go down today. We did get it up by 9:38, but I know for a lot of families they hadn't saved information. So I'm just going to show you guys just real quick. Classlink, since it's up now, what you should do is pull off and bookmark certain items so that you have them saved, so that if there's ever any problems getting on, then you also have backup information. While we prefer to go on through Classlink because everything's synced, if there's ever an issue, what you really should do is we actually have a Canvas Direct site. It's the same one you use for actually the parent access, and it is hlpschools.org.instructure.com/login/canvas. It's right there up on the top, and it's right there on our HLP Schools website. So if you go back to hlpschools.org, right, if you go there, and it's listed under parents and under staff, but that login for Canvas Learning System, it'll work. So the kids could always use their regular login to get in this way, to get into Canvas. But if that's still not working for you, or that you find that difficult, what you can do is you can go ahead and right now, since you have it saved, you would go into just your regular Classlink and save your child's teacher's Zoom information. So I'm going to show it from a kid's perspective, of course, so that you guys can get examples. So here I am logging into my son's now, and luckily I had done this this morning. So when my child wasn't able to log in, I said go to your bookmarks. Remember, I saved it. I have the icon also saved on the top of the screen. Your child's direct link to the Zoom is there. So I know that helped me today as a parent, and I'm hoping that this will help you. So go into Canvas now since it's working. Open up your teacher's Canvas. I'm waiting. This is actually going to be mine because I have logged in as me already. So let's just pull up. I'm going to go into my settings, and I'll go ahead and pull up a teacher's class and show you guys how you would do that. You can save it two ways. You can save it as a bookmark, but you can also put it up here, as one of your saved items. So I'm just going to choose Senorita Nuno, and she's the first one on my list. And your kids thing would look the same here, right? When your kids go on, I would click on Zoom, and you see right here where it's at, I would just go up to the side, and I would choose bookmark and bookmark this tab. Okay. Once you bookmark this tab, that link will stay there. And what you could do also, see, like right now, is I can also make this also a shortcut for my kids. You see how the little plus sign? I can add this and drop this into my child's home screen, and then it's always going to be bookmarked, but also an icon on my child's home screen. So if anything was to happen, they could always either go through Canvas directly, or they can go through the Zoom. It is going to ask them to remember their username and password when they log in, of course. So you will have to make sure that they remember their username or password. But you know, that's what wonderful Post-its are for, right? Got a ton. And if you need some Post-its, just like with all materials, you can just call us. We can give you some too. But that's a good thing for you guys to remember to do. You know, we want the systems to work 100%, but sometimes systems do fail us. So it's always great to have a backup. And as general reminder, remember always to charge your computer, have them charging overnight so the kids can disconnect and be mobile with it in the morning. And also make sure that you do charge your Wi-Fi so that, I know most of you guys keep your Wi-Fi plugged in, which is fine. But remember, you could also charge it and then be able to use it even if we do have a power outage again. Thank you so much, and go Tigers.